Hello and thank you so much for clicking and for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe, leave a like, and of course leave any thoughts, comments and feedback on the video, because all that good stuff helps me when I'm creating future content. But here and now, we need to talk about what happened this afternoon. We need to talk about what happened in the FA Cup third round between Crawley and Leeds United. Crawley have won this game 3-0. Comfortable win for the League Two side over Premier League Leeds, and it was thoroughly deserved. Bielsa's team were outplayed, outgunned. They were not at the races today. I thought the first half was pretty even, but I thought Crawley overall were magnificent. That second half performance, especially from Tunnicliffe, I thought he was man of the match for Crawley. It was outstanding, and they were magnificent. And Leeds can have no complaints really. And I think they went into this game with the view, whether it was psychological, whether they switched off sort of mentally, or whether they just thought, we've got this, we've got enough here, or maybe they just thought we'll get through this game and we'll take them to a replay at Ellen Road, not knowing that there are no replays in the third round of the FA Cup. Not sure if there are going to be any replays as the competition progresses this year due to the current situation with COVID. But again, Crawley, outstanding. What a performance. I can't praise Tunnicliffe's performance enough. I thought he was excellent today, and I thought all over really. They just had control of this game, but particularly in the second half, they just took it to another level. And once they got the first goal, they never looked back. All three goals taken really well. And Leeds, going into this game, we're all hearing that, of course, Leeds are flying high in the Premier League. They've made a lot of progress. Bielsa is this world-renowned manager. They have this attacking philosophy. They win at all costs. And they are a magnificent team with a magnificent coach. I think he's been exposed today, and he's being exposed by, no disrespect, a team that is much smaller than Leeds in every conceivable way, in history, in finance, in league status. And Crawley have shown that no matter who you are, if you don't go into a game and put the same amount of effort in that you would, say, another game against a bigger team, then you will be exposed. And Leeds today didn't do the basics. I thought the passing was pretty poor in the second half. I thought they had nothing really going forward. They never really sort of threatened Crawley, from what I can remember. And that says it all, really, that I would have to go back and watch the match in its entirety to find any positives from this Leeds performance. You can lose in the FA Cup to a scruffy goal. You can lose to a scruffy goal. You can lose 1-0. You can lose 3-0. But if you don't put the work in, you don't put the effort in, and you don't get the basics right, then you get what Leeds got today. And congratulations to Crawley. And you know what? I hope they get what they deserve in the fourth round. I hope they get a big club, another Premiership tie, and I hope they can generate a good income for the future, because obviously a lot of clubs at the moment are struggling, and Crawley, they've earned that today, and they've earned their place in the fourth round. So I can't praise them enough. I thought great performance all round. Midfield, defence, goalkeeper, up front, all the goals were taken really well. But I think if I was a Leeds United fan, I would be embarrassed by that performance, and I would be questioning Bielsa. And if the media could now please just step back and look at Marcelo Bielsa, and criticise him in the same way that the media criticise other football managers. We're actually seeing Frank Lampard come in for criticism now. We obviously see it happening to Ollie. It happens to Arteta. It happened to Eddie Howe when he was at Bournemouth. So I think he should be questioned after this performance. And I think people sort of overlook the flaws within his coaching, because while they got Leeds up and they play this attacking football, yeah, they do, and great. But can it last? I don't think it can, and I think we're going to start seeing a burnout in this Leeds team. And there's nothing wrong with having a philosophy where you attack the game, where you really go for it. But there are times where you just have to be a little bit pragmatic. Today, they should have attacked the game, actually, and they didn't. And they were poor, and they got exposed. And Crawley, again, can't praise them enough. Keep going back to them. Hard work will always expose your sort of ego and your arrogance. And I think there was a little bit of arrogance with Bielsa in this Leeds team today. I think they went into this game thinking, yeah, we've got this. We'll get something. You didn't, and you're out the FA Cup again. It's Sutton all over again. You know, these teams expose Bielsa, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure he's never won a game in the FA Cup. Now, this is a manager of 30 years' experience, and you're telling me that he can't produce a result over Sutton or Crawley. He can't win. He can't win one game in the FA Cup. What is going on? So, how are you feeling if you're a Leeds fan? How are you feeling now? You must be beside yourself. And I'm not going to have any of this. I refuse to listen to this praise that he's getting at the moment. If he gets praised after this game, if people come out and make excuses and say, oh, they weren't playing this player or they weren't playing that player, oh, it just wasn't Leeds' day, that does not wash. You lost 3-0 to Crawley. Don't get me wrong, my own team has lost in domestic cup games. We went out to Bristol City in the League Cup. We went out to the MK Dons. It's embarrassing. It's not good enough. But I could tell you now that managers at other clubs come under intense scrutiny and are not afforded the same leeway that Marcelo Bielsa is afforded. And that's what frustrates me as a football fan. It's nothing to do with me supporting a specific club and this being another club. It's to do with the fact that he is afforded this leeway that other managers aren't afforded. And today, I thought the players should be embarrassed by that. Players should be embarrassed by that. You're telling me, and I don't care if you've made a few changes. You're telling me that you can put 5 past Newcastle, a Premier League team, but you can't put on the same level of performance and the same commitments against Crawley. It's embarrassing, shambolic. And I just want to see, as I say, the same criticism and the same questioning asked to Bielsa that is asked of other managers. So, well done to Crawley today. People will talk about Bielsa and Leeds, but, you know, Crawley deserve all the plaudits for that second half performance. One more time, I'll say Tunnicliffe, man of the match for me. Thought he was magnificent. On the whole team, really, but him in particular. The goals were taken really well. And yeah, so it's finished Crawley 3, Leeds United 0 in the third round of the FA Cup. Who would you like to get? If you're a Crawley fan, who would you like to see your team play? Now, of course, there are no replays in the third round. As I say, I'm not sure if there are in the fourth round, but all I was thinking, when it was 0-0, I was thinking it's a shame there's not a replay, because if they got a replay, those players could go and play at Elland Road, or in the later rounds, if there's a replay, they can possibly go and play at an Old Trafford or an Anfield or Goodison Park. But that's just a shame. But of course, with the fixtures now, with the way that things are, that just can't happen, unfortunately. But Crawley in the fourth round of the FA Cup tomorrow. Once again, if you're a Crawley fan, who would you like to see your team play? Would you like to play Tottenham, United, Liverpool? Who would you like to play? Let me know. Post in the comment section below. Congratulations to Crawley. Leeds, what else can you say? Embarrassing, shambolic. not good enough? And are you now seriously questioning the abilities of your manager, or do you think, well, it's just an off day? Let me know in the comment section. If you haven't done so already, why not subscribe, leave a like, and of course any thoughts, comments and feedback that you have. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.